In the beginning, they called it the Old Timers Picnic. People who lived here a long time ago would come back and visit, see all their old friends.
One reason I felt that it may have gotten started was it was right after the urban renewal project was completed, and people were scattered, and some had left town. So there was the feeling of wanting to get back together again. In fact, some of the people on Beardsley Street had a 4th of July affair where they called everybody back for the 4th of July. And it was a real good way to get people back together again.
And of course it used to take place in a different place, right?
Yes, it was out to Lake of the Woods. And,
which is, for the benefit of our viewers, is a big park, recreational park, swimming facilities and so forth. And probably those early days, after the first or second picnic, I guess, interest was developed. And
yeah, we saw a lot of people that we hadn't seen in a long time. People who were close by, too.
What about organizational things? That get to be a problem?
No, we started early in April, and by August, because we really had it together by that time, everybody knew what they were supposed to do.
Well, I had the good fortune of piggybacking on the Old Timers original committee, and I was asked to join. One of the things that had occurred, and I got probably encouraged by some of the younger community residents, that we ought to host such an affair in the more immediate community for the sake of allowing, because senior citizens then was kind of an active thing, and allowing some walking to or walk on kind of situation, rather than going all the way out to the Lake of the Woods.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I think probably that had some effect on the fact that you see so many younger people, even younger than me, we have toddlers now participating in the activities, as well as the older people.
We had fundraisers to raise money for Champaign-Urbana Days, especially the senior citizens. We always fed them. People that were really raised here, that have been here a long time, the families, big families that were raised here, they kind of dictated it. But that left a lot of people out, a lot of people. And I don't think they were trying to be mean about it or anything like that. But these are the things that we've had that we pick up and we lose a little bit here and we pick up a little bit there. But that don't mean that we can't still progress. Also, there's good years and there's good bad years. But the main thing is we can still move forward. As long as we get along and work together. That's all we have to do.
The early 70s, when this first committee of the older group, they had some of the meetings here at the Douglass Center, the organizational meetings, and so I'm familiar with the program.
You were sitting in on it as a youth?
Well, I was in and out. I wasn't, in entirely, because most of those people were older and they wanted to do things the way that they wanted to do them. But at least we were part of knowing what went on in some of the organization aspects.
But back at that time, the Park District was not doing it. It was just a community effort that people were doing. And I think it brought a lot of people in with Black history as to what it was all about. And you remember Douglass Center at that time was not this Douglass Center, but it was a different one. And at that time, my parents, they had collected money so that they could build Douglass Center. So I remember way, way, way back, so it's been many years ago,